Bernard was what, 43, 44, 45 when he won his third world title. So I mean, listen, miracles can happen. He's focused. He looks fit.
He got knocked out early in his career twice and came back and did all this. Bounced back from a knockout period.
Leaked footage from Pacquiao's 2025 camp is blowing up online, showing the legend training for his fight with Mario Barrios. At 46, he still looks quick, dialed in, and crisp in the ring. His signature move
yan ang yan ang pagkakalam sa kanya, yung ganyan mong mukha, yan. Yan ang hindi nakukuha nila.
Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao is stepping back in the spotlight and looks incredible. Famous announcer Michael Buffer called it epic, saying legend comebacks aren't new. He added, miracles do happen.
Manny's one of your favorites all time. He's coming back now. He was off for 4 years. I've been watching him train every day. He looks like he hasn't missed a beat. He's sharp as could be.
Listen, I wish him well. Big George, God rest his soul. He was 45 when he won the heavyweight title. Bernard was what, 43, 44, 45 when he won his third world title. So I mean, listen, miracles can happen. He's focused. He looks fit, and I wish him well. I love him. Wish him the best. Mutual.
Very few athletes earn the kind of respect Manny Pacquiao gets. Justin Fortune, who's worked with him for years, says Manny's edge is like Michael Jordan's. It's not just skill, it's guts and drive. Pacquiao's success at 46.
Okay, how's it going?
All right, good. Everything's good.
All right, so
weekend. Good, man.
for a long time we talked about Manny Pacquiao coming back, Justin. For a long time we talked about him fighting. Now it's real, it's happening. Him and Mario Barrios, break it down.
Yeah, Barrios is champion, so it's a good fight.
WBC champ.
You know, don't count Pacquiao. Everyone's counting Pacquiao out because of his age. It's like a bunch of haters, man. He still has tons of power, tons of speed, and a shitload of experience.
If Manny wins, would it shock you or no?
No.
But it would shock the whole world.
It would shock the world, but he wins at his age, yeah. I mean, but, you know, it's not. Listen, he's 45, 46.
He live in jail.
45, 46, but he's not. He's always acting. He's always staying active. He's always doing something. Mostly playing basketball, some sort of sport, something tired. So no, not really.
When Nate Diaz beat Conor McGregor, he said, "I'm not surprised." So Manny could say that after he beats Barrios, that he wasn't surprised that he's supposed to win.
Well, what they, yeah, Diaz beat. I mean, different Diaz. You know, I like Diaz.
He's funny.
He fucking will fight.
Yeah, fight anyone.
He'll fight anybody.
So,
no, it's just it's a fight. No, it'd be, you know, for him to win that at 45, 46, yeah, it's a big thing. But then, you know, didn't take any damage. Foreman came back, won titles in his 40s. It's someone at the heavyweights. It's a bit different, but
stayed in shape the 4 years he didn't fight.
As soon as training clips dropped, fans got hyped. Most fighters retire by 46, but Manny is smashing that idea. His speed, clean punches, and sharp feet left people stunned. Some still doubt him, but the videos tell the story. His coach thinks Manny...
Machine. He ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
Yeah, he didn't realize that this gets a bit harder. And as we increase the rounds, he's going to pull back on the runs a little bit. Now he knows.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups.
Yeah, well,
he's a machine.
Yeah.
What kind of machine is he?
Huh?
What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. He will, but as we increase this, we'll pull the running back shorter, faster. But, you know, he knows. So now he knows what the train's about. We increase the train, we increase the stations, change it up all the time. So shocking his system. And you get a good result.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does. And the whole team's here. You feel the energy, the vibe.
Yeah, good energy. Okay with that, I thought, but you know.
This is light.
This guy here, I got traveling with this guy.
This is light.
I'm traveling weeks now. He's worried, and he keeps bugging me out his fucking jacket. Give me jumbo. Come on, mate.
Yesterday at the gym, he was throwing flurries, 10, 12, 15 punches in a combo. That's looking incredible.
Listen, I know he admits and bags don't punch back, but he looks the same as he did.
I've been saying that. He hasn't missed a beat.
No, he hasn't missed a beat.
Seeing a former champ move with this speed and power after years off is rare. Pacquiao's fists are still blazing fast, and his footwork shows he hasn't lost that.
Don't shadow boxing like that.
It's lazy, right? Just kind of.
When you do the shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that in habit. You become a habit. When you shadow boxing like.
Woo! The speed is still there. Woo!
Boxing analysts Chris Manx and Sergio Mora shared takes on Pacquiao's return. Mora said hand speed fades, but good movement and awareness last if you stay active. With Pacquiao, his rhythm and smarts are still sharp.
Left, ready to go again, working with Freddie Roach. I feel like I'm back in 2010, the Wayback Machine. Pacquiao looked pretty good in some of the videos that I saw, like he wasn't in horrible shape, but he is 46 years old, going up against a guy that is more than a decade younger than him in Mario Barrios. Bob Arum, in the same interview, he said that he was worried about Manny Pacquiao. This is a guy that promoted Pacquiao for most of his professional career, not promoting this fight against Barrios, but he said he is concerned for Pacquiao going into this fight. Do you have concerns about Pacquiao going in?
No, I don't have concerns. And look, I can post a video and look good for 10 seconds right now. Just like when Mike Tyson looked like a killer when he was promoting the Jake Paul fight. You writers and you guys with the non-boxing, I need to get those videos out of your head, because they're just clips. Anyone could look good for that long. I can train you to look good for 10 seconds. It'll be pretty hard, but I can train you to look good for 10 seconds on video. So don't worry about that. I look, Bob Arum knows what he's talking about, because it's the legs that's going to get to Pacquiao, not the power, not the explosive speed in front of a heavy bag. But whenever you're in front of an opponent and he's going to be moving around, it's the legs that are going to fail you. They're going to betray you. The power's not going to betray you. That lasts until the very end. His punch resistance, that's not going to betray him, because that never goes. Speed, and it's because you rely on your legs. That's the thing that goes at age. So at 46 years old, Manny Pacquiao's not going to have zero legs for man style, but I don't think he's going to be at danger to risk his health or anything like that, especially against a Mario Barrios, because Pacquiao knows how to fight. Whenever you know how to fight, you know how to survive. You know how to slow things down. You know how to not take risks. Pacquiao only got knocked out 3 times in 72 fights. 2 of those were in the 90s, before you and I even knew him. And 1 time against Marquez, it was a 1-punch knockout. Those really don't take away from your career and your longevity. It was 1-punch knockouts. It's the beatdowns over a long period of time, for 10, 12, 11, 11 rounds. Those are the ones that catch up to you. Those are the ones that actually slow you down and are detrimental to your health. 1-punch knockouts, you can get past those. Early knockouts that are way back in the rearview mirror, you can forget those. Pacquiao's going to be just fine against Mario Barrios.
Joe Rogan saw the training video and was impressed. After years covering combat sports, he's seen a lot of returns, but few like this. He reminded fans Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman at age 40.
Yeah.
And
seeing him beat Keith Thurman at 40 years old, like, God damn, this guy's great. I mean, just look at his career with 8 different weight classes, world titles in 8 different weight classes. 40 years old, beats Keith Thurman, who's in his prime.
Right.
Crazy. I mean, what a man. I mean, what a world champion.
Well, he sure turned back the hands of time on that one.
Crazy.
Didn't he? and he fought in spurts. Both of them fought in spurts, and I thought Keith was going to pick up on it, but Pacquiao was only fighting the end of the round.
Boxing champ. Roy Jones Jr. knows elite fighting firsthand. That's why his praise means a lot. He said it's rare to see someone this age train this seriously. Most older fighters pick easy fights, but Pacquiao seems ready to win. Jones responds.
About Manny Pacquiao.
No, I love Manny. I'm glad Manny going in too. I'm not saying that Manny is not capable. Manny is one of the dudes that I think definitely deserves to be in. Manny always has been and always will be one of my favorites because of the way he fights. I mean, a guy to come back after being knocked out in 2 of his first 3 fights, then come back and do all the things that Manny did. That story is also just as awesome as Manny Pacquiao's story. You feel me? I mean, come on. Most guys can't bounce back from a knockout period. He got knocked out early in his career twice and came back and did all this.
Well, you know what? Being that we're talking about these old fights, Roy, can you think you can rate your favorite 5 fights of your career of all time?
Of my career?
Yeah.
Yes.
It would probably be James Toney, John Ruiz, Montero Griffin 2, Richard Hall, and probably Jeff Lacey.
More fans now think Pacquiao can actually beat Barrios, even at 46. His record is stacked, 8 division titles and wins over top names. Sure, Barrios is younger, but he doesn't have Manny's skills or tricky style.
On Manny Pacquiao to do some any fighter to do incredible stuff, I will bet that Manny Pacquiao will be the guy, and that's why he's one of the GOATs of the sport of boxing, or probably the GOAT, arguably. All right. Manny Pacquiao could beat Mario Barrios. Now, Mario Barrios is good. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to, devalue Mario Barrios, but Manny Pacquiao is just a special fighter, special human being, a freak of nature. All right. I do, and like I said in the beginning, if these guys could do it, I believe that Manny Pacquiao could do it. He lives a wholesome life. He lives a sober life. He doesn't party around and stuff like that unless he's with the wife. He's a family man. He's a God-fearing man. And look, just like George Foreman was a God-fearing man who was living a clean life and stuff like that. I believe that Manny Pacquiao, with the power of Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? With the power of Christ, I believe that Manny Pacquiao could do it all if he puts his mind to it. He works hard. He's focused on it. And I think that Manny Pacquiao is that. And also, I believe why Manny Pacquiao could beat Mario Barrios this fall. Of course, that's the report that they're saying. That Manny Pacquiao is going to be back in the fall. ESPN broke the news. Mike Coppinger and Sean Gibbons, or a reporter, has reported to ESPN as well. And Manny Pacquiao has spoken as well. I think that Manny Pacquiao never got demoralized again. He never got demoralized when versus Ugas. And I just think that now he could focus just in boxing, because in the last several fights that Manny Pacquiao did have, he was 1 foot in and 1 foot out, because of course he was running for senator. He was in the he was in the Senate seat. He was playing government. You know what I'm saying? And he had a lot of just as much he had a responsibility to prepare for a boxing match. He had a lot of responsibility for his country. So of course there was a lot. He had a lot in his on his hands, on the table. But now, for the first time in a long time, Manny Pacquiao just focus on boxing. And if Manny Pacquiao is going to focus on boxing, if a dangerous man like Manny Pacquiao is going to focus on boxing, woo! Manny Pacquiao is going to go on the tear. He's going to go on the tear. And I don't think that Mario Barrios got the power to keep off Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao's comeback stands out because of how serious the training is. This isn't just flashy. It's for a real fight. His team is working on timing, speed, and stamina. In the videos, he's hitting bags fast.
Day 1. Marvin, good.
This return isn't about chasing old fame. This fight has meaning. Pacquiao knows everyone's watching to see if he's still got it. It's about pride, legacy, and proving he can still compete. If he wins, it proves he's ready and sends a message.
The WBC president Mauricio Suleiman has said Mario Barrios will face Manny Pacquiao this July. That's some crazy shit, bro. That's some crazy news. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years of age. He's making his return to the ring. And he said he wants to go out with a bang. He wants to finish his career as a champion. That's some crazy shit. Manny Pacquiao's professional record currently stands at 62 wins, 39 of those coming via knockout, 8 losses and 2 draws. Manny Pacquiao has one of the most impressive CVs in the sport of boxing. Just take a look at from 09 Ricky Hatton all the way up until here. There's so many names: Timothy Bradley, Manuel Marquez, Shane Mosley, Joshua Cloteley, Miguel Cotto, Floyd Mayweather, Jesse Vargas. Like, there's so many names on this list. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at Mario Barrios' record. 29 wins, 18 of those coming via knockout, 2 losses and 1 draw on his resume. What do I make of this fight? I don't know, you know. I mean, listen, this is a young man's sport. I ask myself, Manny Pacquiao, why do you want to come back and fight a younger fighter? You know what I mean? Mario Barrios, who is the current champion, who's the WBC champion. Why? What have you got to prove? You've proven everything throughout your career. So I don't know what to say. But anyways, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And watch a clip of the president of WBC, Mauricio Suleiman, talk about this.
As of now, Mario Barrios is the WBC champion. So who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. He wants to retire as WBC champion, so he's fighting in the welterweight division.
Why does he come out of retirement and get a WBC title shot in his first fight?
Because it's something that WBC has respected. Sugar Ray Leonard was retired 4 years when he requested to fight Marvin Hagler and defeated Hagler. So we do have that provision in the rules. A legendary champion with the credentials such as Manny Pacquiao. He has been medically cleared, licensed by Nevada, so we have voted in favor to allow that fight to happen.
Robert Garcia gave a grounded take on Pacquiao's comeback. He honors Manny's great past and current work, but says time catches up with all of us. Boxing is brutal, especially against younger guys. Garcia says Manny's legacy is...
Well, Pacquiao's a big name, and obviously Barrios a great fight for Barrios because, you know, he's a champion, and I think Pacquiao, you know, being that they both have connections with PBC, that's the easiest fight to make. So, you know, getting another title opportunity, you know, just the name, obviously, but I really believe that, you know, Pacquiao shouldn't be fighting. I think it's actually going to be a little, you know, I don't want to say sad because he's going to make a lot of money, so we can't feel sorry for him. But at 46, almost 47, it's almost impossible for, you know, I'm just 4 years older, 4 years older than him, and it's not easy to try to think you're gonna get in shape and be able to perform like the way you were in, you know, when you were in your 20s and 30s.
You think it's impossible for him to beat Mario Barrios right now?
Well, it's not impossible because he has power. He, you know, that he should have that power.